Welcome back, everybody. This is now the end of week 15, I believe. And you're about to see a video that will show you about how to try to stay good at parties. It's not easy. There are a lot of things there that you've never seen before, like Orzo Salad, and they're delicious. But you don't always know what they're made of. So, stay tuned and you'll learn. Welcome back, everybody. This is the end of week 14, the beginning of week 15. We're at a total of 51 pounds of weight loss. That's 10.3% of my total body fat. Still at that 10% range. I love that. And we're doing good. This week, only about 1.5 pounds of weight loss. But last week was like 7 pounds. So it's a little balancing act that we're handling here. We're going to try to cut calories down from about 3,000, trying to bring it closer to 2,500. See how hungry I'm feeling at that, and hopefully that's going to work out well for us.
I think the biggest thing at this point for him is because he's working out more, he's hungry.
Yeah.
And so when he lost the 7 pounds, we think he was averaging around 2,500-ish.
Yeah, I think.
And so he's up that closer to 3,000 because he's hungry from working out. So that's what we need to adjust, is because I think the 2,500 is where we need to get him, but obviously we don't want him to be hungry.
Right.
So we need to rearrange that. Also, it sounds like he still has a few more calories than he should at dinner.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to, give him more snacks during the day. And it's not like you have to go breakfast snack, lunch snack, dinner snack. You can arrange it any way that works for you. So he may need to increase his snacks in the early afternoon so that when he gets home for dinner, he's not as hungry and he eats a few less calories. Just a little redistribution.
Yeah.
But besides that, tell me about how you handle the barbecues.
Well, yeah, we had 2 barbecues this weekend. It wasn't horrible. We were there, and normally, I'd be with my friends drinking up a storm like we did, a couple weeks ago. You saw those videos, and I kept it down. I did 2 diet sodas at one and 2 diet sodas at another, but I only had 2 shots of liquor at one and 2 shots of liquor at another one, and they were at like separate times. They weren't like 2 and 2. It was just one here with a friend and then one there with another friend. And, we really kept it modest. I ate chicken. I did have a few too many chips here and there. And I got to find out what orzo is. Orzo salad, by the way, which is fantastic. Oh my gosh. Orzo salad was excellent. But I thought it was like really big rice grains or something. And I figured, well, it's rice grains. I can have this much of it. I got a small amount of it and put on my plate. But then she tells me,
it's pasta. He didn't know. I mean, pasta. Orzo is pasta. Orzo happens to be delicious. My sister makes an outstanding Orzo salad. So he didn't know, and it's not, and I think one thing I brought to his attention on this is Orzo is healthy, even with the regular pasta. But there's a difference between being healthy and then being healthy and watching your weight. So there are a lot of people that eat healthy, but they can eat, the white pasta, and they can eat a few more calories, and they don't have to worry about the balance so much. But for Zach, right now, the white pasta isn't the best idea, especially at night.
Yeah.
So it's not that Orzo's not healthy. It's just for him at this point, it's not good for his weight loss efforts.
Right.
So that's the big difference. But he didn't have a lot of it. And I think the only place where he went a little astray was he went to a party and he ate a few more chips than he should have because he sat right next to the chips.
Yep. He sat in front of Anne-Marie's, a coworker, works next to me. She has this incredible TV. We were sitting there watching this in Avatar in HD Blu-ray, and there's just chips right there in front of you. So, I was just going like this. I was grabbing the chips, and I'd just be looking, I'm mesmerized by the TV, but I noticed I was snacking, unconscious eating. And I know I probably went through 4 or 5 handfuls of chips just doing that. And then the dips came out, and we made good decisions on dips. We found some really good natural salsas, and we got the hummus. We had and a couple other dips that were at least on the healthier side. The corn chips were healthy. They were healthier than white corn chips or straight up white pasta rolled up in dough. I don't know.
He could have done worse, is what he's saying. But I think the thing that we talked about was the chip should not have been in front of him.
Yeah.
And if the people around you aren't conscious enough to move those for you, you need to move them yourself. So what he should have done is, he didn't have to give up his prime viewing seat, but take the chips and move them over there, which is what you did, which is what Jax, his girlfriend, did for him Friday night,
right.
Because they were at a party and there was peanuts and M&Ms.
Yeah, peanut
and you had a
mixture.
little teeny one, and she saw that you went for another one, and she moved them.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what she should have done.
Yeah.
So again, we need to learn to do that ourselves.
Yes.
But he has a support system to help him. Parties are really, really hard. So that's going to be the hardest thing for you is parties.
Yeah.
And you did, all in all, you did fine. Mm-hmm. You learned something. You know that the chips cannot be right in front of you.
Yeah.
And other than that, you know, you just got to kind of navigate. You had chicken at both places. Yep. So that was good. And so other than that, I think you navigated well. He was a little upset they only lost 1.5 pounds, but 1.5 pounds is 1.5 pounds.
Yeah.
And he's still adjusting to a new workout schedule and still adjusting the foods and everything else. So it's not that 1.5 pounds is bad. Yeah. And he's going to do the same thing this week. He's going to track his calories with his Body Bug. He was only using the Body Bug to track his burning calories, but he wasn't tracking his intake. So this week he's going to input everything that he can in there. And so we'll have an exact way of calories in, calories out.
Right.
Now he thinks he burned about 5,000 calories this week, and he only ate about 3,000. So so it sounds like it's balanced, but I don't know exactly what he ate, and I'm not sure you know exactly every little thing you ate.
Right.
So we're going to track it this week and see if we can figure out exact calories in, calories out, and that's going to help us determine where we need to tweak things. And he's going to try to take the dinners down a little bit, but increase the snacks a little bit.
Yep.
I still want to make sure he's not hungry because his appetite has increased from the workout, which is natural. So if we can just control that, then I think we're going to be good.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So next week it's going to be just as good as this week, if not better.
Yep.
We're still on track, and it's going to be a good week.
Yeah,
I feel it. I shouldn't say that. I should jinx myself, but we're hoping for a good week.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Bye.
See ya.